It is the start of another road trip. We're on our way to Death Valley, and we've just made a horrifying discovery and had to stop. This is the Clown Hotel of Tonopah, Nevada.
It's Clown Motel, by the way.
Clown Motel, so
And
that's
it's
somehow worse. Yeah,
World famous.
this is the stuff of nightmares. It says they have a free museum, so we had to stop. Oh my clowns, dude. Look at this terrifying off-brand Ronald McDonald in here. I'm very concerned. Oh, clowns. Oh. Here it is, Clown City. Did you see that scary one?
They did say that some of them were haunted.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh, look at this monstrosity.
Oh, that's not scary.
Poor children. Imagine children come in here and just get scared out of their wits. Oh my gosh, there's like eye holes in the...
Oh, that's not creepy.
I am so disturbed by this place. What the crap? But I must admit, that is an impressive amount of clowns.
That is an impressive one.
Little figurines. Hundreds and hundreds of figurines.
Wow.
We read a description saying that this is named the scariest motel in America because of the clowns.
Yep.
And because it's right next to a cemetery, making it haunted, you know. There's a classy looking cemetery. And there's the clown-infused fever dream right next to it. Some movies have been shot here. It's been featured on TV shows. Honestly, it's a pretty fun theme with clowns like this.
And there's no clowns in the rooms,
And the like whole polka dot design. It's fun, it's fun. But there's some really creepy clowns in that gift shop museum area, gotta admit. All right, my friends, we have come to our first planned destination, the International Car Forest of Goldfield, Nevada, which, as you can see surrounding me, it's sort of this quirky Stonehenge-esque thing made of cars. I mean, I gotta admit, this is cool. To put these cars in the ground like this took some work, not to mention some creativity. And you know, spray painting is actually encouraged. Kind of wish we brought a can of spray paint, because you don't get to do that every day. But yeah, this is cool. And this is just like 20 minutes down the road from Tonopah, home of that insane clown asylum dealio. Look at how intricate this heart is. Nice. Toy Story 2 was okay. 4 was good. Oh snap, shots fired. Goodness. Oh, AIDS. I think I just got AIDS from that van. Here we are. Le Coup de Gras. Full-size bus doing a headstand or whatever you want to call it. And there's technically 2 of them. There's another one up at the top of the hill. Check that out. Is it slightly terrifying to stand like under it?
I don't know, is it?
Yes, yes it is.
Earthquake!
Oh. And that, my friends, is art. Here's the view from the top of the hill. So many cars. It's like a car graveyard.
No, it's a car sculpture yard.
Well, what a special place here in the middle of nowhere in western Nevada. Now it's on to the main event, Death Valley National Park. Well, one of two main events. We're also going down to Palm Springs after that, and Joshua Tree National Park. But hey, we have plenty of Joshua trees here in Goldfield, Nevada.
Yeah, we do.
We have arrived in Death Valley, the lowest, hottest, and driest place in the United States. And we're here in late November, and it's perfectly lovely, like 65 degrees. So that's a win.
Yes.
And we're staying in Stovepipe Wells, and we just popped over to see the Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes at sunset. And we're just in time.
They're looking beautiful.
They're looking pretty, pretty. Lovely dunes. And just like that, the sunlight is gone, leaving us to wander this field of dunes in the dark. So if you see more after this clip, then that means we survived the night. And that means
In the dunes.
so that we get to explore more of Death Valley National Park tomorrow. And here I am in shorts, and it's like 27 degrees out. Good life choices. Yeah, there's the sun. And there is the Valley of Death. We are now on the short path to Zabriskie Point. Just up this hill. And just by driving back down the road from Dante's View, it's now in like the 50s instead of in the 20s.
Yeah.
So, much better. Christian B. Zabriskie, that's a nice view. I like it. We're going for a hike. What's this hike called, Melissa?
Golden Canyon.
Golden Canyon. How long is it?
3 miles?
Should be about 3 miles round trip.
Okay.
And
And
they filmed Star Wars here. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I believe like R2-D2 and C-3PO are like wandering around Tatooine, kind of lost, and they're in a canyon like this, and they get nabbed by some sand people or whatever. Get these cool shapes and colors. Whoa. Pretty epic cliffs. Pretty epic hike in general. And this, I believe, is a dead end.
Yeah, it just stops.
Lots of little hideouts for Jawas or Tusken Raiders. Lookout points for Tusken Raiders with their rifles. All Star Wars chat aside, this really is a very otherworldly place. Nothing but rock as far as the eye can see. No plants to be spoken of. It's like Mars. I mean, I haven't been, but I imagine it's kind of like Mars. Except for Mars would be colder, much colder. Well, we've explored several washes now. It just keeps like forking in different directions, and it's fun to wander around. But without any kind of reference map to go on, we really don't know where we are. If this even is the Red Cathedral, or part of it. I mean, we're certainly not on a main trail right now. But having fun anyways, right? This is the look of fun right here.
So fun.
I swear, half of this channel is just us derping around and trying to figure out what the heck is going on. But I guess it's good to know if you're coming to do this hike. Just stay on the main trail. Anything to the side is a distraction. You'll get to an actual sign when there's a fork in the trail if you want to hike all the way through to Zabriskie Point. But other than that, just keep going on the main trail to get to Red Cathedral. Secret tunnels.
I'm being birthed. It's the birth canal.
Oh yeah. Here we go. It's the cathedral. Trail continues. Should be a good view up here. Oh, there's the sun. That's nice. Right in the eyeballs. Whoa. It's a wild view. Ah, yeah. Heck of a view. Awesome. Freaking epic views at the end of Golden Canyon. What do you think, Melissa? Was the juice worth the squeeze?
Juice is worth the squeeze. Yeah.
Words are
Words
hard.
are hard, yes. Still trying to catch my breath.
Yep. The drive has taken us to Artist's Palette because, you know, palettes are used by artists.
Yes.
It is a pretty impressive palette of colors. I mean, it's not every day you get to see dirt that's like mint green or like purpley hues. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty unique place. Melissa's determined to get a good viewpoint. Is it worth it? The things we do for love. It's a rainbow mountain. Can you paint with all the colors of the mountain? Can you walk through all the valleys of the death?
Wow. You know what it says? It says on a warm day you may hear a metallic cracking sound as the salt pinnacles expand and contract.
Oh, interesting.
It's not a warm day.
So this stuff is made of salt.
Yes.
So like salt blocks.
Among the harsh and rigid fires.
Yeah, that salt's alright. This is quite the terrain. It's a little tricky just to walk on it, let alone play golf or croquet or something like that. It's a heck of a block of salt right there. A salt lamp in the making. At last we made it to Badwater Basin. We're gonna walk clear out there to the lowest point on Earth. I don't know about on Earth, but
I don't know.
there's not many this low. What a helpful sign.
It shows all the lowest points on Earth.
Looks like there are a good 6 places on Earth lower than Death Valley. Badwater Basin. But still, it's the lowest in all of the American continents.
Yeah.
The Western Hemisphere, I guess is the term for that.
The Western Hemisphere.
That sign way up there marks sea level. Kind of crazy to think that we would be underwater. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize it's just salt.
Reminds us of home. Salt flats.
Yeah, it does. This must be the true low point of America. And thus, it's the low point of my life.
Standing alone in a hot hole.
Yep. Here we are. We have followed the salt highway to this ocean of salt. Fancy.
So vast. It's warm.
It's interesting that it crystallizes in these sort of tile-like shapes, roughly hexagonal,
Yeah,
but
this looks like a hexagon.
there are also some irregular shapes. Yeah, it's neat looking. It's geometric, baby. Okay, one last hike before we
Eat.
drop dead in Death Valley.
Yeah.
We're hiking to see the natural bridge, 1 mile they say.
I hope they're.
We can handle 1 more mile.
Wait, is that 1 mile round trip?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
There it is. The natural bridge. And I just about tripped to death. That was a pretty quick and easy hike. Man, it almost seems like strangely fragile, like it could collapse. I do not like that. It's neat though. It really needs a name. It needs a fancier name than Natural Bridge. That's all the signs say when you're coming up here. This canyon coming in here reminds me of like pod racing from episode 1 of Star Wars, Phantom Menace. So maybe you could name it like Phantom Bridge, or yeah, actually I like that a lot. I won't improve on that. I was gonna say like Sebulba Bridge or something. Phantom Bridge, I like it. Here's a view from the other side of Phantom Arch. Although from here it's more like Fatty Arch. That is a fatty.
Not arch, bridge.
It's a good like, I want to say like 50 feet from one end to the other of it. It looks better from the other side, but you know, it's shady over here. Yep, last hike of the day. Now we need to go for some much overdue lunch because it's like 2 in the afternoon. And then we're getting towards the end because after eating, we only have till like 4 when the sun goes down. So we'll see if we can find a good spot for sunset. See you then. And now for the grand finale, to finish off our grand day in Death Valley, we have driven out to Father Crowley Overlook. We're looking at Panamint Valley and this cool canyon.
I think this is part of Panamint Mountain, right?
Don't know if it shows up well, but there are cool bright orange bands, layers in that rock. Father John Crowley. Well, that's good. It's not Aleister Crowley. The Padre of the desert. Heck of a sunset. And that is a perfect way to cap off this epic day in Death Valley National Park. It's actually a pretty sweet national park. I just imagine it's pure misery in the summer or even, you know, late spring, early fall. But, you know, November's nice. And there are things we would definitely like to come back for. I mean, Ubehebe Crater was closed off. We couldn't go there. Scotty's Castle.
Same road. Yeah.
There is the famous Sailing Stones. Regardless, I think we did well for a quick visit to Death Valley. And tomorrow we will be heading down to Joshua Tree National Park. So that will be a separate adventure. We'll see you there in the morning.